So hi, my name is Shayan and currently I'm pursuing political science honors from Delhi University. I'm in my first year. So how's the crowd in Delhi University? How has my first year been like? I'll be sharing a bit with you guys today. So for me, the first year was really just a lot about trying to figure out how to in general settle down in college, because since we were the first batch that had the common university entrance exam or CUET, there was obviously a lot of delays that happened and a lot of mistakes and a lot of incongruencies on the part of NTA that happened, because of which the exam got delayed. And since the exam got delayed, the session started very late. While usually the session starts in August, September, for our batch it started in November. So as it is, we lost 3 months of time, unfortunately, because they introduced this system of entrance exam now. Regardless, what was definitely one thing which I learned was that, first of all, you will get good professors, and you're good when you do get good professors. It is not necessary that they are going to spoon feed everything onto you and give you everything on a silver plate. I think it goes 50-50. Especially in Delhi University, you really have to study on your own, in the sense that of course you can attend classes and try to understand what's going on, but a majority of that chunk, the conceptualization of all of that, has to happen at home. And I think that also makes you self-reliant and self-aware and self-conscious as a learner and as a college student. Also, some tips and tricks that helped us to navigate our course and everything in Delhi University is, so if I were to talk about purely academic courses such as political science, history, English honors, etc. Now these courses are of course very theory based, right? So you have to read a lot, and you don't have to wait for an opportunity to learn about something new, or pick up a book and start reading which is related to political science. I think it just happens very spontaneously. So I think what helped me is to have an added knowledge of in general what's going on in the world, or what are the latest political news in town, internationally, etc. And I think also what helped me is, so obviously in DU you do not have prescribed books, right? You have suggested readings, and you go ahead and you buy those suggested readings, and you accordingly do your assignments, prepare for the examinations, etc. However, there is one provision that is provided by DU, which is study material in the form of PDF documents provided by the School of Open Learning under DU. Now, what is the School of Open Learning? The School of Open Learning essentially is this platform. It is basically distance/correspondence education. Those who are not physically able to come to a college and study, they can go ahead and pursue a course in Delhi University and will be awarded with a degree from Delhi University by staying at a distance. So these students are provided with PDFs, wherein you talk a lot about these PDFs provide you with a structure of how your syllabus looks like. So while that is not exactly the material with which you're supposed to go prepare in your exams, SOL material really helps you to sort of navigate through and sort of structuralize exactly what you need to study, how you need to study, etc. Also, going to libraries, reading up articles online, these are some things that just further enhance your academic knowledge. So the thing about Delhi University is that obviously campus life is great, because you get to participate in a lot of inter-college fests, be a part of a lot of inter-college fests, meet a lot of your friends who are in different colleges all throughout DU. So the experience all in all is definitely something which is worthwhile, and yes, in some points it is definitely worth the hype, but also at the same time there are certain ways in which, obviously, how private universities sometimes have a much more stricter control over the students. Not to say that DU doesn't, but I think what it is that DU provides you a much more an environment where you learn yourself, you do things yourself, you're able to go ahead and learn about things by your own way, instead of being stuck to one particular way of learning. And also I think navigating through first year inherently was very difficult because suddenly you're traveling on your own, handling your own finances, and well, point is you're not a kid anymore, and not a lot of people, except for maybe some close people in your family, don't look at you as a kid anymore. They expect you to have responsibilities, they expect you to take up responsibilities, and they expect you to create balance in your life. Just a heads up, it's not possible. Like, the first day of college you start and you think that you're going to be on top of things. Yeah, that lasts for a week, but after that, you just start to realize that inherently, coming to that level isn't something that is going to happen in one day or 1 week or a month. I think that is what college life teaches you, right? And especially with DU, you learn to fit into a crowd where there are tens and thousands of people coming from all different parts of the world, not only the country. I mean, there are a lot of international students that come to study to Delhi University. I think also that how you get to understand that there are different mindsets, different capabilities, different mentalities, different perspectives on life. And also one more thing that helps is definitely the fact that since you get to meet such a diverse group, your mind in itself broadens and you have much wider perspectives in your head. So the first year for me has definitely been a roller coaster ride, but that inherently does not make me hate or dislike college. It only makes me open to having more challenges that will be put forward. But all in all, one tip that was passed down through like generations of DU going students is that your college life will simply turn 100 times better if you have the good friends. And again, this is not DU specific advice. This goes for any college you go to. But yeah, if you're in college and you have a good set of friends, that may include even one good friend or like two good people, you will have regardless a reason to come to college, and college will definitely be good for you. And also, since DU provides a lot of opportunities in the form of extracurricular activities, societies, etc., to get immersed into all of that is also a new and enriching experience. Like, for example, I am in the debate society and the foreign language society of my college. So to be a part of the debate society means that when you go for tournaments, you get to meet a lot of people in these in the DU debating circuit, and you get to meet new people, form new associations, and that is definitely something which is a major chunk of what college life is all about. So getting yourself involved in various activities. So being in college, all of those avenues open up for you. And obviously there comes a point after your first year, then you go ahead and start thinking about internships and things like that. Although I'm still not there quite. I'll probably reach there in August, because second year for us starts in August. But yeah, so all in all, it is definitely worth it. It is definitely something which I'm enjoying. I wouldn't say it's going all sunflowers and rainbows and everything. It definitely has its challenges, but that's also a lesson, right? Like, to be able to overcome those challenges and go ahead and be out into the world, to become a resilient student and to become both mentally and physically strong. I think all of that Delhi University definitely teaches you. And not putting forward any due bias here, but in general as well, coming into Delhi University might be very difficult, but once you are in, it is definitely worth it. Regardless of whether you have to study on your own or not, it is definitely worth it. Being a part of that college life that so many people crave of, being a part of those group of students who have a very out of like what 15 lakh students, 70,000 get in, to be part of all of that is definitely something which is worth investing yourself into completely. So yes, I wish everyone watching this video, students, teachers, everyone alike, all the very best. And I hope you definitely look at DU as a good college option. Thank you.